the husband told Tanaya she had twins. And they both rejoiced, clapped, and celebrated. Tanaya was able to go see the kids in the nursery. She looking through the glass, clapping and smiling. Then about 2 weeks later, Tanaya gave birth to her son. Then after having her baby, all of a sudden her business picked up. And it picked up so well that she had to relocate herself to another city. So Tanaya had to move her and her son from DC to Chicago to continue her business. But she made sure she kept in contact with Rose. Rose would send her pictures of the kids and her family and the things that she got going on. And Tanaya would send her pictures of the son and the things that she got going. So as the years go past, life started to life. Tanaya and Rose wasn't as consistent with talking with each other over the phone or mailing each other and sending each other pictures, because Rose would be so invested into the family thing and Tanaya would be so invested into her son and the business. And there was moments where business wasn't doing so well. So Tanaya will become stressed out because this is all she got and all she knows. So now we are in a different stage of life. Tanaya's son, Brian, is now 24. She practically raised Brian by herself. His father was one of those disappearing fathers, but she was okay. She was going to do what she had to do to take care of her son. So Brian, he loves his mother. Now, one day, Tanaya was on her way to the office. She come to the traffic stoplight and she sit there, waiting for the traffic light to turn green. It turned green and she goes, and out of nowhere, a drunk driver comes zooming through the red light and knocked Tanaya unconscious and flipping her car over 2 times. Her being rushed to the hospital and Brian get there to find out that his mother is in a coma. Days turn into weeks and weeks turn into months. She's in a coma. With so much heartache on his heart, he don't know how to tell his grandmother and grandfather over the phone the condition of their daughter. They know Tanaya is in the hospital, but they don't know that she's in a coma. And with Brian not knowing how long this gonna last, he feel like his grandmother and grandfather have the right to know what's going on with their daughter. But he can't do this over the phone, so he decides to get on a plane and go back to DC where the grandfather and grandmother live at and tell them face to face what's going on. He get to DC and get to his grandmother and grandfather house, and they immediately felt something was going on with Brian. So the grandmother bust out in tears. "Oh, don't tell me she dead." And Brian replied, "No, Grandma, she not dead, but she is in a coma, and she has been in a coma for months now." The grandmother just continued to cry while the grandfather said, "My baby's gonna pull through, because God has the final say-so." He's a man of faith. Now, Brian have never seen his grandparents this sad before. So he decided to spend a little bit more time in DC to comfort them. So much more to come and so much more to uncover. If I were you, I would turn my notifications on and meet me here tonight at 7 p.m. on this page for the story of Tanaya and Rose.